So you guys want stamped guns. We know that you do. We've been paying attention to the comments. We know that you guys want stamped guns. We've had stamped guns in the past, and we would love nothing else than to have stamped guns coming soon. We would love to announce that we have stamped guns available to you guys. We know this more than anything, that we probably want them more than you do. And I tell you, I've been at K-Var long enough where I've seen us have a lot of stamped guns on the shelves. We had everything from the SLR 104s to the SLR 107 CRs, both SBRs, non-NFA, 16-inch barrel versions of it. I've seen SLR 106s, got SLR 107R over here, SLR 107 FRs, and every different color variation that you can think of. Plum, tan, we had black with black polymer stock on it, black with triangle stocks on it. We've had pallets and pallets of them. And when we did, actually the milled AKs actually outsold the stamp guns that we had. And I've been here when we've dried up all the milled AKs that we had. All the milled AKs that we had went out of stock, and we had stamped SLR 107 FRs at the time and SLR 107 CRs and some SLR 106s. The SLR 104s at that time had kind of dried up. And people were demanding that we bring in the milled guns. We want milled guns. We know that Arsenal makes milled guns. That's what we want. That's why we come to Arsenal. We want the Sam 7s. Bring them back. So the Sam 7s came back. We want underfolders. We brought the underfolders back in. And I say we as in Arsenal brought the underfolders back in at the request of you guys, at the request of K-Var asking for them. Because we listen to you guys. We listen to your comments. We know that you want these products, and we try our best to provide them to you. But lately, all the comments sections seem to be just covered in stamped requests. Well, unfortunately, I have some bad news. We can't get stamped guns in. We would love to. We would love to see Arsenal bring some in for K-Var and for K-Var customers. But unfortunately, they've told us that that's just not an option at the moment. As you know, Arsenal makes military rifles. They provide rifles to militaries that are actually in real war right now, real combat. They provide it to their own military, and that's what they're focused on production on. They're not focused on civilian production rifles, although these are some of the best civilian rifles out there, like the SLR 107 FR or SLR 106 FR. Those are some of the best stamped examples that we've seen here in the U.S. That's not what they focus on. They focus on fulfilling military contracts because the militaries want to see rifles that can last lifetimes, that can be passed from soldier to soldier, that has longevity and reliability. It doesn't weigh that much more than a stamped receiver, so there's a lot of benefits. And Arsenal Bulgaria is the only AK manufacturer in the world that makes milled AKs for the military. So that's why they're overwhelmed at the moment with milled AKs. That's what they're producing, and that's what we're able to get here in the U.S. So, guys, I tell you, and I hate to say this, but maybe one day those milled AKs won't be available. And a lot of people here now that are asking for stamp guns are going to be wanting those milled AKs. I've worked here for a little over 11 years, and I've missed out on guns. I've wanted to get, an SLR 104. I didn't get an SLR 104. I got an SLR 106, and I love it. I missed out on a few other examples. At the time, I thought that they would be here forever. But unfortunately, they sold out. And we took care of customers. I didn't set anything aside, and we didn't set anything aside. We wanted to give everything to you guys, and we ended up missing out, and that's okay. We love our milled AKs here at Arsenal, and that's what we're going to continue to provide. They've always been our main seller. So we're happy to see that Arsenal's continuing to provide milled AKs for the U.S. market. That's something that we're very thankful for. And we're also thankful for Arsenal Custom providing options for collectors, because that's what they care about. That's why you see these stamped examples on the market in the past, because the owner of the company actually cares about the collector's market and cares about the U.S. market, and asked Arsenal Bulgaria to have the ability to manufacture SLRs, to bring them in for the U.S. market, because he wanted to fulfill that collector's desire and collector's need. And right now, that's what he's focused on with what he can right now. And that's what Arsenal here in the U.S. is focused on, is fulfilling collectors and fulfilling the needs of customers with the best of our ability. So you see a lot of different examples like the AR-M2F, the AR-M12F. Those are examples that are actually military rifles in production and being used by military, and they're actually being available to the U.S. market. So we're thankful for that at the moment. We're going to continue to try to get milled AKs from Arsenal. And if the day ever comes where we can see stamped AKs come to fruition from Arsenal, you guys will be the first to find out because you'll see us celebrating over here. We'll be popping champagne. We'll be so happy over here that we're not going to be able to hide it. We're going to share that information with you. So we're sorry that we're not able to provide something, but we are providing milled AKs at the moment. We're not able to provide stamped AKs at the moment, but we are providing milled ones. And we hope that you guys continue to enjoy them. I know a lot of people that I've talked to, and we see the sales coming through. They like these milled AKs, and we're loving them too. And guys, thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments, what you think, and we'll talk to you soon.